I will start by saying good to see you again, my friend.
Good to see you too, sir.
You love adrenaline-packed action roles, don't you?
Yes, I do, actually, yeah. I do. I think as an audience member, I love watching films like this, and I always wanted to be in films like this. I think there's something it's so exciting about them, you know?
It's King Kong.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a classic.
Right, exactly.
Okay, but there's a little bit, being that it's a classic, this is a different story on it, different take on it, but is there a little bit of pressure because people are going, oh, King Kong, this story that's been around for about 100 years or whatever, 80 to 100 years. Is there a pressure to, here we go with this version?
There's always a responsibility. Okay. You know, Kong is this character people have loved for almost 100 years, and but at the same time, it's a privilege because you think, okay, I'm going to reinterpret this myth for a new generation. It's a completely different take on the whole thing. It's set in 1973. Richard Nixon has just withdrawn US troops from Vietnam. It was a very rock and roll era, huge social, political change. And into that context, you put your favorite prehistoric giant ape, you know, and so it feels very exciting. And I think there's a theme about nature as well. I think often the impact of human beings on the natural world is not always a positive one. And in amongst all the action spectacle, there's a kind of commentary about that.
Is it the biggest Kong that we've ever seen, ever?
He is a tower of power and terror. Yeah, he's about 100 foot tall. I think if he tried to climb the Empire State Building, which he doesn't in this movie, he'd probably topple the whole thing over because he'd unbalance it from, you know, he's absolutely massive, huge.
The other thing I really like about this movie is that it's very outdoors-ish. You guys shot in so many different locales. Yeah. Tell me about that.
I think that's one of the great strengths of the movie. We went to Oahu in Hawaii, Queensland in Australia, and northern Vietnam, and tried to find places on the planet which were very beautiful and very remote, and massive in scale. I loved all that. It was, you know, flying in helicopters over the Pacific in Hawaii, trudging through the rainforests in Australia, or running through the swamps of northern Vietnam.
2 words for you: Infinity War.
Very exciting. Can't wait to see it.
I was just going to look at your face, but you gave me that, so yeah, I love it. Awesome.
Okay.
Great to see you, bud.
All right.
Good job, man.
Thanks, man.